tell you finish. I never 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 tell you. I never tell you finish. 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 I never tell you.
The victim, the most reason was that most of them doesn't want to work, and they doesn't want to stay with their broke guys. So, you know, woman, all you women, you like something facially. Most guys doesn't do like that. Even if they didn't have anything, they will just decide to be more hardworking to provide for their family and their girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Precisely, I'll blame the victim, which is girls generally. Girls of nowadays, they don't want to work. They don't want to strive hard. They just want everything to be done. Magic. They never cares what's the occupation of the his boyfriend or his man, or a man rather. So I won't even blame. I will less blame the guy killing them. I'll blame the victim a lot, because this life, so like everybody know that if you don't have any money, you have to work hard. But all these girls, they don't want to work. She don't understand. All this killing, there's another one to that happen at Sakpadi. All those girls that they use. So that sounds an example for all those girls. And funniest thing, one thing about them is that they won't even have a listening ear or pay attention to those things that happen to their fellow girls. So me, I won't blame the victim. I will less blame the victim, and blame condemnation goes to the killer also, because why will you kill for a living? Like, I used to have a motto: you have money, you don't have money, we are all going to die. So never share the blood for the bread. Never even talk of maybe asking for the devil for the blessings. Share you grab. So I won't blame it. I'll blame the victim. Like, I highly blame the victim and less blame the killer.
The victim and the oppressors, to both of them have to be blamed, because for the victim is the parent of the victim. If they train her well, she will know what's right to do and what is not right to do from the beginning of the upbringing to the extent that she is matured enough to know what is right and what is not right. So if she have a good background that she was coming from, she will have to know that this is the right thing to do, this is not the right thing to do. Because for that victim, they all want money, they don't want to work for the money now. That's the main problem. If they see a Yahoo guy now that this guy is doing well, he have a car, he have money, he rented a very good house, get very good apartment, they follow such person. They don't want to know the what's it called, the essence of the money, where he got the money from. They don't want to know. They will just follow such person. So that's the part of the victim. And for the guys too, he supposed to, as in, maybe he is doing ritual, he is doing something, he will need someone to renew what he is doing. That's their own, that's where they have thoughts about the guys. So the only advice I have for those young ladies outside there today is that they should be very careful of who they want to date, who they want to have relationship with, and to know the sources of their money. Maybe he is doing well, they must know the work that the guy is doing, so for them to be able to stand firm that this guy, he have a legit work, and this is the essence of the money that he have.
Well, if you ask me who is to blame when it comes to the incessant killing in our society, I will say it is the oppressors, the killers, that is, because on no account should someone's life be taken. So you do not have any reason whatsoever to blame the killed, irrespective of the circumstances surrounding his or her killing. So I will say it is the people perpetrating this atrocity, that is the killers, that should be blamed, if you ask me.
The issue is that the victims, they are at fault. Then even the killers, they are at fault. then our own government has its own as well. You know, we have a lot of roles to play in the society. Government has its own. The victims, they have their own, while the killers, they have their own. In the sense that on the part of government, they have to, you know, place some security measure in places so that in order to prevent the evil occurrences, in the sense that probably they make the a kind of security personnel available. They place them in the strategic places, and at the same time in order to caution the victims, and at the same time the victims on their own part, you know, ladies of nowadays, they are conscious of money. They are in love of money. They are in love of money. They love money too much. The ladies of nowadays, some of them actually, they are not contented with what they have. They believe in worldly things. They are after men. They are after money. They move here and there. Some of them will fake their parents in order for them to get there. So probably if the parents provide for their needs, you know, in a sufficient way, probably they might not go in that way. And not even, that one is not even the case. You know, the home training is not there. Some of them, they take good care of them. At the same time, they behave otherwise. They move in a wrong way. Some of them are too adamant. Some of them have a kind of like a daisical attitude. They have carefree attitude. Some of them, they will be sent to school. They will go to somewhere else. So that's why I said government has its own roles to play. Parents have their own roles to play. The victims have their own role to play. And most especially, you know what is going on now, what is trending now, Yahoo and the rest. So because they want to have instant money, they don't want to labor for anything. They don't want to work for anything. They just want money. So that's why I see guys of nowadays, they do go for vehicles worth of millions, billions of naira. That is in vogue now. So that's why I say the problem lies on the part of parents, on the part of, you know, victims, both Yahoo and the ladies, young ladies of nowadays, on the part of governments. You know, the government have to, you know, provide a kind of modern security equipment in order to prevent all those evil occurrences.
You cannot blame any of them, but you blame your government in the country. So our government, our leader. So in a place whereby there is no camera, everywhere is dark, everywhere is blackout. What do you expect? And now everybody are caught. Nobody wants to work again. So when you find a boy that is not up to 22 years that is using lasers of millions of naira. So now what he's doing is no more going. He has to perform rituals. So what do you now think that a lady that sneak out of her parents' home to that place, won't she be killed? She will be killed now. But when the parents have money to train their child, your own child, you don't want to date anybody that does not have good work. So it is our government. It's not the person they killed is looking for something. The person that killed is also looking for something because we don't have good governments.
I never tell you finish. I never tell you finish. I never tell you finish. I never tell you finish.